This is more dodgy hospital paperwork with on dates that my mum wasn't there. So it says here that it's the 15th of the 5th 2018 at 10:15. I've covered up all names and stuff like that, but it says discussion with husband in light of significant and deteriorating dementia, does not feel resuscitation is in my mum's best interest, basically. It says underneath significant advanced dementia. It says that her husband was the carer, and it's got that date on, but it's also got the date that my mum died, which is the 24th of the 5th 2018, down in the corner. Now I actually think that this bit here was filled in onto this bit of paper because my mum died on the 24th on that date, and she wasn't in the hospital on the 15th. She didn't get there until the 21st. It does say about the discussion with husband and in light of significant and deteriorating dementia, doesn't feel that resuscitation is in my mum's best interest. I kind of wish they'd asked me, because I really do think it was in my mum's best interest. But this is written on a day that she wasn't there, so this is just really weird, isn't it? And then the next piece of paper is also a treatment escalation TEP plan, and it's got personalised end-of-life care, see below, full ward-based care, medical high-level care. It's got cross tick. It's got the date that my mum died, and the time is 16:55. I'd already left the hospital by then. I saw my mum at 4:15 until about 4:30 on that day, on the 24th. And then I left at about 4:30, something like that, 5 to 5 perhaps. And I went home, and the manager then messaged me on Facebook Messenger to say how sorry she was to see me so upset in the hospital. And I wrote back that I was doing all I could to hold it together. And if you look at my other videos, you'll see it's on there. But in here, long discussion with husband. My mum has poor quality of life with advanced dementia, and would not want her life prolonged in her current state. Her husband feels that the consideration of admission, antibiotics and fluids would be acceptable only for symptom control, but must be I can't really read this, I'm sorry, it's just kind of upsetting as well. Would be nice for my mum to die in the comfort of her own home, it says there. No capacity to make decisions. Long discussion with husband, and values and beliefs we discussed. Escalation, loyalty care, and then it's got some weird date under there. Oh, it says the 24th of the 5th again. I've had to put my magnifying glass on because I'm blind as a bat. At 14:50 the time is on there. I'm just going to show you over that because I've just babbled, and you can read it for yourself. So this is escalation plan, and it's the second one, and it says that my mum had a poor quality of life at home. Now, if you asked anybody in Sidmouth who knew my mum and my family, they'd say that her husband looked after her really well, and that she was very cared for, but she used to go to keep fit every week because she was quite fit on her feet, and the lady that she used to go to keep fit with was kind of partial sighted and wasn't so steady on her feet, and yet my mum was, and yet we've got these two dodgy bits of form, and it says all this weird stuff, and yet my mum was fine at home. And it says that she had a poor quality of life, and that it's just absolute nonsense, that the stuff that says in here. My mum had a good quality of life at home. There was nothing really wrong with her on the 21st when she went in, apart from she said she'd hurt her ankle, and yet on the 24th of May she died. And all the hospital records, although they all have this 24th in here, they're written on, they say that she went in on the 14th and the 15th, but she didn't go in till the 21st. All the hospital records are typed on the 21st of May 2018. It's just weird. Anyway, I'm just showing you that. This is the next bit of the dodgy hospital records, and why it's got weird dates on, and why it's got weird things, and why it says weird things about my mum, and why it says that she'd already got advanced dementia when she hadn't, and it's just weird. So there we are.